Welcome to today's video. Have you ever seen this ball here, this small ball, and wondered what it is and how to use it? In this video, we'll go through 3 small Pilates ball exercises for beginners so that you can get a better understanding of how to use the ball and add it into your workout routine. You can use the ball in a variety of different ways, so this video is just a little bit of a taster. You can use the ball to increase the challenge of an exercise. Before I go on, I just wanted to highlight that you may find different words to describe this ball. So you could see it as a small Pilates ball, or perhaps an oval or a small ball. My name's Claire, I'm a physiotherapist from PhysioFit Health. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can keep updated with our videos. The first exercise for you to try with this ball is one of my favourites to give out to people. You want to have the ball fairly deflated, so perhaps deflate it by about half, and then you're going to pop it on the mat, and then you are going to have a lay down and you're going to place your head onto the ball. Now this is where there's a little bit of variety or just a little bit of an experiment for you to see how much air to put in the ball or not. If there's too much air, what you'll find is it's going to push your head too far forwards, too far up. Or if there's not enough air, then you might find that your head's coming kind of at a slightly awkward angle backwards. So just please make sure that it's comfortable for you, and ultimately you're looking to get that neck in a nice straight position, so in line with the spine, and your head should be nice and supported on the ball. And then that's really it for the basic starter exercise. It should feel really nice and comfortable. You can, just for a little bit of variety, start to get a little bit of movement, which is turning the head to the right and to the left. Or you can add movement with the up and down, so chin tuck and looking up. So yeah, try it out and see how you feel with it. Like I say, it's just a really nice relaxation one to do. Good for if you've got any tension in and around the neck and the shoulder. The second exercise suggestion for you to try with the ball, you want to now inflate it so it's fairly full of air for this next one. You're going to have a lay down on your back, and this time you're going to place the ball in between your knees. So you want to think about squeezing your knees together so it increases that tension on the inside of the thighs. Your knees are bent and your feet are flat on the floor. Arms are down by the side for support. And then the movement you're going to do is to slowly raise your hips up. So you're in a bridge position. So you're raising your hips up and stopping when you're feeling the main weight around the shoulders, so upper back. And whilst you're doing the hip raise, you're continuing to squeeze the ball. Now keep squeezing that ball as you slowly lower yourself back down, and then raise these hips all the way back up again. So keeping the squeeze on the ball just changes this exercise slightly. The exercise in itself will work around the hip and the pelvis, but when you add the ball in between your knees, it means you're just activating more muscles and getting those muscles on the inside of the thigh also working. So just adds to that variety. You can do your 3 lots of 10 repetitions for that one and see how you do. The third exercise for you to try with the small ball is in side lying. So you're going to have a lay on your side. Now with your head, you can prop your head on your hand if you're comfortable. If this is a little bit uncomfortable for your shoulder, you can get a rolled up towel. Now you want your knees bent, and if you lift your feet up, you're wanting to get your feet roughly in line with the line that you can draw from your shoulders to your hips down to your feet and lower them back down again. Now with the ball, all you're doing with that one is you are placing it at the back of your knee for this exercise. So back of the knee, so you're bending your knee now and holding that ball in place. Keep that ball in place while you then add the knee raise. So it takes you into your clam. Keep going whilst I explain. So clam generally will work around the side of the muscles, side of the hips and pelvis. When you add the ball behind your knee, you'll actually start working muscles further down into the back of the thigh as well. So it will just tick a number of different extra boxes with the ball. So adds that variety. Aim for 3 lots of 10 repetitions on this side, and then you can repeat on the other side. So those are your 3 suggestions for using the small ball. Try them out and see how you do. If you find they're perhaps a little bit too easy, then we will have some other videos coming up going through abs and a couple of different other areas. So watch out for those. Share this video if you know anyone that would benefit from these beginner exercises, and I'll see you soon.